In Japan, more than 400 years ago, Sumitomo's history started when Masatomo Sumitomo opened a shop in Kyoto selling books and medicines. This is the Monjuin Shiigaki, Founder's Precepts, in which Masatomo wrote about his guiding principles for doing business. The beginning reads, "Not only in matters of business, but in all situations, make efforts with deepest gratitude in every aspect." This forms the foundation of Sumitomo's business spirit, which tells us not to pursue immediate gains, and instead to place prime importance on integrity and sound management. Now, the Sumitomo Group has expanded into many independent corporations spanning a wide range of fields. Sumitomo Forestry is one such corporation with a long and rich history. The Sumitomo Group's business began when the Beshi copper mines opened in 1691. Part of the mine's operations included harvesting timber from the neighboring forest lands for pit supports and procuring firewood to refine the mine's output. While the copper mining business grew steadily, excessive timber harvesting, as well as emissions of sulfurous acid gas from the copper refinery, devastated the surrounding forest. Teigo Iba, then mine manager of the Beshi copper mines, felt that devastating the land was against Sumitomo's business spirit and started a large-scale reforestation plan. At its peak, more than 2 million trees were planted annually, restoring the forests to health. This spirit of producing benefits not only for oneself but for nature and society continues to stay firmly rooted in Sumitomo Forestry. Our commitment to coexisting with nature, starting even before the concept of environmental conservation was developed, carries on today in our corporate philosophy. The Sumitomo Forestry Group utilizes wood as a healthy and environmentally friendly natural resource to provide a diverse range of lifestyle-related services that contribute to the realization of a sustainable and prosperous society. All our efforts are based on Sumitomo's business spirit, which places prime importance on fairness and integrity for the good of society. Starting with management of forests, we have been expanding operations such as our timber and building materials business and housing and construction business in order to address social and global environmental challenges. We have established a vertically integrated global business model to enrich people's lives with a focus on trees and continue to grow even today. However, Sumitomo Forestry's businesses do not exist independently. We are a unique corporation linking together all businesses related to wood, from upstream to downstream. Sumitomo Forestry owns and manages over 48,000 hectares of forest land in Japan, which makes up more than 1/800th of Japan's land area. We are at the forefront in sustainable forest management, taking into consideration the future of society. Mechanization and optimization. This is how we achieve even better forest management, so that we can protect our forests and contribute towards revitalizing the forestry industry. We are also carrying out sustainable plantation forest operations overseas, managing more than 230,000 hectares of plantation forests. Working together with governments and other organizations, we are meeting the global demand for timber while protecting biodiversity and contributing to the development of local communities. Sumitomo Forestry has the highest share among trading companies for timber and building materials in Japan. We have established a distribution network spanning various locations in the world and procure good quality timber harvested from properly managed forests. Our manufacturing sites produce environmentally friendly, high-quality building materials, and we supply our products in a timely fashion to meet the diverse needs of each country and region. Sumitomo Forestry is contributing to the field of renewable energy by expanding our business field into biomass power generation using wood chips. Sumitomo Forestry is the leading brand in custom-built wooden houses. The comfort of wood and robustness that can be passed down from generation to generation. Development of earthquake-resistant construction methods and development of houses with low environmental burden that are self-sufficient in energy. Sumitomo Forestry is always taking on challenges of building houses that meet the needs of society and the times. We leverage our strengths in design and expertise gained from custom-built detached houses to build rental apartments abundant with the elegance of wood in our remodeling and renovation businesses, and in developing communities. Besides designing spaces for each and every estate, we also work on town design and urban greening. Our housing and real estate business overseas shows steady growth. In the United States, our business areas have expanded widely from Seattle on the West Coast to Utah, Arizona, and Texas in the Mid-South, and even to the East Coast. In Australia, we've been praised for our strengths in areas such as customer service and satisfaction. We are also involved in residential property development as a major home builder. Also in 2017, for the first time in Indonesia, we started in the detached spec homes business. We're also working on real estate development in many different countries and regions. Moving forward, we're determined to expand our business around the world by sharing our philosophy and emphasis on quality with our local partners and providing high-quality housing, bringing joy to people from various regions. In Japan, there is a need to further promote the active use of timber aiming toward reforestation and the revitalization of forestry. Under such social needs, Sumitomo Forestry is opening up new markets for medium and large-scale wooden buildings, such as educational institutions, elderly care facilities, and commercial facilities. Sumitomo Forestry operates private care facilities and daycare services for the elderly. We maintain close ties with people and enrich their lives through spaces filled with the gentle and warm feelings of wood. At Tsukuba Research Institute, research is being carried out to widen the possibilities of wood. These include research into plantation trees, the reproduction of rare and heritage trees, and the development of timber materials, bringing out the intrinsic strength of wood. We are improving structural strength and creating pleasant living environments and more. Then, in 2041, approaching 350 years since our foundation, we will proceed with the technological development concept, the W350 plan, an urban wooden high-rise building of 350 meters with 70 floors. Sumitomo Forestry Group is engaged in social contribution activities all around the world. For environmental conservation, for children, and for regional communities. We will continue to stay close with people and society as we work towards an even more prosperous future. Throughout our long history, Sumitomo Forestry Group has been fulfilling the needs of society, guided by our spirit of producing benefits not only for oneself, but for nature and society, and our corporate philosophy. As a leading corporation that continues to research into the possibilities of wood, develop new technologies, and put these to use in businesses, Sumitomo Forestry Group works together with all our stakeholders to strengthen each other's values while contributing to people, society, and the earth. It is our strong belief that wood's unlimited potential will lead to further enhancement of our business and a better future on the earth. And thus, we continue to keep challenging ourselves every day.